Aloha, beautiful Ascension pioneers. I decided to record a beautiful light activation for all of us in this beautiful sacred mountain space, which I am so delighted about, to be not just experiencing it, but living here and holding a sacred space here now. It's kind of like I return home. I can't explain it really, guys. You'd had to be here to see me and the happiness and the bliss and the gratitude that I'm experiencing lately because of this transition and everything. So what I felt was that in my previous video when I shared about physical relocations, I felt guided to do like a physical light activation to support this process and journey for many of us who are now going through this stage. So today, I was just sitting and I was just in this silent meditation space because for the past few days the energies were so intense that I just wasn't able to go hiking, like intense mountaineering, anything. I was looking at trips yesterday, like 5-hour trips. Yeah, I could usually do it. I can't. My body can handle it now. And my mind's guidance was saying no, not now. The body needs to rest because it's activating so much energy, so much of the new. We had two, planetary Merkabas this summer, all in such short timing, and many astrologers were saying that this was the most intense astrology they've ever seen. And we were activating so much, and we're moving beyond just the astrology or identifying ourselves as psychics, mediums, whatever. We're just being the true authentic beings that we are, and this desire to serve with an authenticity and joy, because a lot of people were thinking they need to serve in a certain way, but it didn't really bring them joy. And I was just reading right now the past 10 minutes after I woke up, because I took a nap here because my body was so tired. It just kept dozing off, and I just allow it to happen and to activate these new energies and ground them in my body. And I was just reading there that what was necessary before in this age of transition won't be necessary in transition to a new paradigm and a new earth and a new universe, so to say. So a lot of the things we were focusing on, and a lot of people who were doing healing modalities and such, is not going to be necessary anymore. And I'm talking about this for a while now because it's just all going to be tuning into the same frequency of unity and source and oneness through the heart. And what it will be more about is just being the joyful expression of the uniqueness that we are. This is the fifth dimension and beyond. This is what it is. In fifth dimension, you don't need to heal somewhere or something because all is whole. So things are going to shift drastically. So what I want to do now is just, call forth the guidance, because I know people like my activations and they usually give me very good feedback about them, and they report about the things happening after the activations or the visions they're seeing or things that they're sensing. So this, I felt, was like the perfect place, because on the other side of the mountain river there was already shade, from the trees, from the forest, and I was just guided to go to the other side, and it's going to be sunny for a while here because it's the other side. And I said this is the perfect spot, and I just felt if it's going to be meant to be, I'm going to pick a perfect spot, and my desire right now is, before I start, I want to read you a few sentences that I wrote in my channeled writings, so my sourcings as I call them. This was on the 29th of August, and these were like my morning readings, and they were for myself, and they were speaking to me in rhymes, my guidance. And sometimes I say my elves are talking to me in rhymes. There's some people there, but it doesn't really matter to me because it's okay, it's all one, it's unity, and we're home here, I'm home. And I want to read to you a few of those sentences. They're very simple. Truth is, like I said many times, it's simple, and they have deep, profound meanings when you go beyond and when you want to live through simplicity and these simple truths. There's a lot of books of truth out there, like, I don't know, maybe Tao Te Ching, and they're writing in a very simple form. Some people might get something complicated about it, they're trying to rationalize about things and say, well, but what is the deeper meaning of this? And it's like, but there is none. This is the deeper meaning, the simplicity of it, this is the kind of life we're shifting into right now. So I want to read you a few of those, kind of like, some of them rhyme, because a lot of times my guidance of the elves especially speaks to me through rhymes. And then we're going to go to the part where the activation takes place, okay? I hope you can hear me well, because there's the mountain river stream behind me, so let's just pray for the best outcome, for the highest good. What was lost can now be found. The spiral of life always goes round and around. And this deeply means that the profound experience of us seeking for something all along, and now it's there right in our face. Sometimes we're not even seeking it, because the more we seek it, the more it becomes elusive. But someday we just might go running around, running about, and we bump into something, and it's like, oh, this is me, this is my purpose, this is my home, this is who I am, because we're not seeking any longer. So something that we felt was lost, but now it can be found. This is such time. This is, the transition stage. You are a star being of infinite light, and you are here to eternally shine. And then it's about these physical relocations I'm talking about. And it says, the environment surrounding you now is energetically aligned, so your soul can soar up high. Take some time to slow down, so the new can also settle down. So, sometimes we're so much rushing, and this was with me when I was moving, and we were working for 14 days straight. And there's so much rushing and so much physical activity that the body can barely handle, not let alone channeling on those higher energies and moving them in our body. So these 2 days and this weekend, I feel, is just for me to slow down, to just settle down, because the energies need time to anchor in the body, because the body's shifting. What is dear to your heart? You might ask yourself. Find the truth from deep within, allow it to become revealed. So this is about the simplicity that I'm talking about. It's the radiant joy that is our purpose. It's not something we think we need to do. A lot of people say, what do I need to do to shift? Is it really about the need, or is it what you want to do? What do you want to do? We have to shift the questions we're asking. Every journey is merely a stepping stone for something bigger to actually unfold. So it's like even this beauty that surrounds me right now, if I'm really staying in my radiant wisdom, in my humility, in my humble self, I know that even this will be replaced by something else, because everything eternally transpires in creation. So this is the law of unattachment as well. Kind of like the Buddhist monks who do the mandala, and then they, just sweep it away. Our dreams are here for us to see how source through us desires to be. So this is about, you see, your purpose is what you desire to do, not what you think you need to do. Shift. Shift in that awareness. And so prosperity here begins. Not everything is as it seems. And this is very much connected to my money challenge that we had, because we exhausted all our resources and we were in negative balance. But we have so much abundance right now. And I just said, look, we have everything now, like here and around us, in this beautiful harmony and new sacred space and everything. But the bank account is totally empty. Not just empty, but it's in negative credit. It's like, who cares? You see, like it said, looks can be deceiving. Not everything is always as it seems. It's not abundance in the bank account. It's not about the bank account. It's not about the amounts. It's not about the numbers. It's the heart abundance, how it feels. And I feel, I have to tell you, amazing after my physical transition and relocation. These experiences is how you grow. Within you is everything you already know. And you do understand that one. Because I keep talking about it all the time. Nothing is ever how it was. Everything eternally flows. Did you understand that one as well? What comes always transpires, as we are always reaching higher. So, this is the time and space that we shift into doing the shore light activation to support our physical journeys right now. Because our desire is to shift physically. So, let's just close our eyes for a while and breathe this beautiful mountain air. Even if you're not here physically with me, you are in one spirit, because we're group consciousness and unity. We operate through the group awareness. And we take a deep breath and we join our forces as one. And all we do actually now is call in the highest possible guidance within the light and the law of one, which is the law of love, divine. And we now ask to not just intend, but to be physically aligned with our highest potential and the expression of our soul on this path, on this segment of our journey here on Earth, and the new Earth that we're creating together as one in unity consciousness. We feel how we deserve our best life. If you feel like you want to be a king or in your own throne, or a princess in the castle, and have all the heart abundance and all the heart desires, then know that you deserve this, because it cannot be a reality if it is not really a feeling of deserving it within you that arises higher and higher, and then it activates and brings forth the physical manifestation of it. Because this is how creation works. It's through sensing it. And we sense now that we are worthy of all the beauty and abundance and grace that we are in spirit truth. So we no longer manifest from the lack or the need. We just know that we are this beautiful, royal being of light. We are divine love, and it's the divine love that flows through us that manifests for everything. So it's our highest life now, and the potential that is being activated through us. And we deserve it. Oh, we so deserve it. We have walked a long journey, and we have learned through contrast. And now the path of learning through contrast has brought us here, where we are now, in knowing that our best possible, highest life form waits for us as we just merely strip the bands, and we unveil it and veil it, and we say, oh, here it is. There it is. I'm home here. And it's always been so. So now we ask for this highest possible physical reality, because we came here to be the physical manifestations of our highest heaven, within to without. So bringing heaven to earth, we have been called here, summoned here to be this here on earth, the highest heaven version of us. So each of us has a certain unique frequency. There's a variation of creation on its own. Some will resonate with, for example, the shamanic traditions and the earthly spirituality, while some are more cosmic, some are elvish, some are, star beings, and there's so many beautiful variations of creations, but we are here in unity. And each of us is holding a sacred space for our own royal family, to be the royalty that we are here on earth, so that our best possible future life is here. It is now. It is no longer in the future. And the saying, oh, it's not important where we live, it is not important what we do, it is not important for all is within, is now merely recognized as an illusion, because we are physical. And as physical masters of our reality, we now see that what physically lies in front of us is a creation of our unique self. So it is about the inner matching the outer. And with this knowing, we now call forth all the assistance within the light of truth to come forth through grace, through ease, through devotion, and to guide us on our highest possible path towards reaching that perfection for our own uniqueness and royalty. For we are here to each activate and cultivate this beauty of perfection, and to show the way to others, and to create something that was never created before, because this is what creation is about anyway. Otherwise we would not all be here at this time, and wanting to witness all of this, and wanting to be a part of co-creating this. So let us take a moment now with a deep breath, escorting ourselves to our finest refined life and reality, where nothing is forbidden, or nothing is too much, or nothing is too expensive for us, or nothing is too good to be true, because we live in a reality that can be anything, if only it is utilized for the greater good of all and in the service to all. Then we deserve it, and it is possible, and it is not just that, it is desired for us to live this way. So the beings of grace that we are now coming forth in unity, each holding a sacred piece of uniqueness, each holding a diamond ray frequency within our unique hearts. And then not just intending, but daily knowing and feeling ourselves as royalty, as princesses and princes and kings and queens, and beings of light and radiant star beings that are here to shine always and forever, as we were meant to. It is no longer time for poverty consciousness. The new earth is no longer a frequency of that. So it is time for us to physically line up with that, to level up, and to transcend. So with one breath, deep one, again, we hold a vision of our perfect life, just how we imagine it. No more compromising. Only that, or something greater that we cannot yet imagine at this moment in time and space. And then just we see that vision pouring over us like a beautiful light pattern emanating from above our crown. The sun behind our head assisting us. All of nature, all of life, and all life is dancing and singing with us. And everybody is happy when we are happy. Because there's unity. There's only unity. When we're happy, when we're supported, when we're abundant, all of life can be abundant and prosperous. So our best and highest potential is here for us. We are here to bring abundance and personal freedom and self-empowerment. And that is why we're here. It starts with us. So hold that vision beautifully in your heart. And just let it wash over you, and let it wash all over all of us in unity. And let us allow and accept and embrace the wholeness of who we truly are as divine royalty. And so it is. Namaste, beautiful beings of light. This activation really came as a surprise to me, but actually not, because ever since I moved I kept feeling like royalty, like a princess. So until next time, do take care. Let me know how this was for you. Send me some feedback if so guided. If not, that is fine as well. Love you lots. Bye-bye. Hello guys. I just have a simple message that this beauty that I'm seeing, there's my home right across the street there. It sounds funny, right? Across the street, and there's just mountains and rivers here, but this is just such beauty that one can only dream about, and it's beyond words. It just needs to be felt. There's the mountains there and the river stream, and I'm just sitting by it, absorbing the sun rays. Today the sun is being kind of, sluggish, shining and not shining, and shining and not shining, but I just feel such peace and contentment and beauty of nature here. It's like how you feel after a long, quote-unquote, struggle. Challenging times, turbulent times, and then you just come at the peak of the mountain. You come at this beautiful clearing space in the middle of it all, and you're just time to rest, to recuperate, to regenerate, and then brand new start. This is how it feels. So this is the message to kind of culminate along with the activation. And it's just, I used to be so hyper and everything, and there's so much energy that was needed to be put in, so much devotion that needed to be there. But now it feels like this river flow, it's just beauty. It's just beauty and peace. Yeah, it's so radiant. This is how it feels for me right now. I look at the clouds and the forms. Looks like an angel, do you see? With its wings. It's just amazing. And it looks like two lovers there in the middle, do you see? Like a man and a woman flying towards each other. I always see things in the clouds. It's just me. And then in the middle, you see there's like their joining space. There's like the heart. Wow, it's really beautiful, isn't it? This is how nature always speaks to me. And you see, this is my home right now, sending you a beautiful vibration, hug, and healing light from here, from this beautiful space. Okay guys, to finish up, I would like to show you this view. Isn't it beautiful? Baby trees all around the water, like little tiny crickets singing. The water's there on that side. And there's just mountains in the back. I'm just relaxing and meditating a bit. So I will leave you with this view for the end of this video to enjoy with. Take you here someday, I hope.